What's up, everybody? It's Overflow Next is the channel of Faith, Trading, and Wealth, giving you the latest and greatest updates on the markets. I know I've been gone for a minute, but there is good reason for why I've been gone. I've been focusing on myself, focusing on getting things in order. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, so it's all good. Let me know if y'all could hear me in the chat. I would appreciate if y'all give me feedback. If y'all could hear me, let me know. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time right now, so I'm trying to test and see if everything's good. So let me know in the chat if everything sounds smooth. I can't see, well, I can see the chat box, but I don't know if y'all are typing or not. It doesn't show up yet if y'all are, but I would appreciate that if y'all let me know. But how y'all been? I know I've been gone for a minute. It has been a while. I've been focusing on trying to make better content. Okay, Sarah. Hey, what's up, Sarah? How you doing? Okay, you said you're good. Okay, perfect. That's what I like to hear. So yes, I like I said, I always want to give you guys the best content, and I'm more than just day trading, because day trading is cool and all, but to be honest, day trading is not really my passion. I'm just really good at it. That's the thing. I'm just good at this. I'm just good at reading charts, but this is not my passion. I just enjoy it because I like helping people make money, like trying to see and figure out where the market's going. But my real passion is, martial arts, staying in shape, making money, of course, through trading. It's not like, it's not like my big passion, but it's, it's still cool. It's something that I like to do. So I'm going to start changing up the content on this channel. It's something that has been on my mind for a minute. I do also want to, get into my personal life as well. Also start doing vlogs and stuff as well, and going from there. Some of y'all don't know my birthday was on Friday last week, so happy belated birthday to me. But once again, I just been in a place where I'm just thinking about doing bigger and better things, giving you guys the best. I always want the best. Always want to give you guys the best because that's what it's about, giving you guys the best and really putting out real stuff that's going to leave an impact, not just financially but spiritually, emotionally, motivate people to be better than they were the day before. So it is one of those things where I have to sit. I took a seat on the took a seat on the bench because sometimes you can't always play you can't always play the game like you want to because you have to sit back, think about everything, strategize, come back stronger, come back better, and push better things. So I'm like I said, I'm more than just day trading. I have way more to offer than just day trading. So you will see a variety of content. My phone is blowing up at this moment. Thank you, Sarah, for the happy belated birthday. I appreciate you. But yeah, once again, you guys, I'm definitely going to start doing a variety of content. Trading will be primary. So don't get that wrong. Trading will be primary because I do want to help people financially, but I do want to be all encompassing on this channel, not just in the finances, but also in the spirituality, also in mindset. Because I do think above all things, you have to have the mindset to do anything. You can't have any excuses in this life. Especially as a man, you cannot have any excuses because everything falls on your shoulder. You have to step up regardless of however you feel. Does not matter if you are sad. Does not matter if you lost a limb. You still have to keep pushing forward, and that's the thing. That's the mentality that we as people have to have, and I want to start pushing that type of content, on mindset content as well, because nobody else cares about you in this life but your family, yourself, and maybe not even them. But hopefully you yourself care about yourself. That's why a lot of people do not make it where they want to be, because they let their dreams die because they're so comfortable and not pushing themselves to go to the next level. And I always sit and think, how can I go further than where I'm at now? Because it doesn't make sense to be in the same box. It just doesn't. So that's why I haven't been putting out as much live streams. I've been thinking, been writing stuff down, praying, spending more time with the Lord. I actually worked out this morning, and let me give you an example of mindset, because sometimes you do not want to do something. Because I did not want to work out today. I woke up at 6 a.m. What did I do? I made my. I didn't even drink coffee this morning, which is crazy because I usually drink coffee. But I didn't even drink coffee. I just got me a big old jug of water, grabbed my equipment, went downstairs to the gym, and start working out. And I didn't want to. But here's the thing about not wanting to do something. Even though you don't want to do it, still do it. What's up, man? How you doing? Sadiq, how you doing? I appreciate you being on here, brother. Thank you. But you have to understand, you have to get past the mindset of, I don't want to do it. Once you are in that frame of mind that you don't want to do something and you don't do it, and you start building a habit, a bad habit to be exact, about not doing something that you need to be doing. So that's why I say, you know what, I'm going to go to the gym anyway, because I really did want to. It's been a while since I've been in the gym anyway, so I was like, okay, how am I gonna fare in the gym? Because there's sometimes when I said, let me take off, let my body rest, let my body get strong, let it rest. Because anybody that's a personal trainer or knows anything about fitness, you know that you have to let your body rest. So when I let my body rest for a certain amount of time, once I let my body rest for a certain amount of time, get back at it. And yeah, right now I'm feeling my legs and my shoulders. My workout was pretty much doing Olympic rings. I don't know if y'all know what Olympic rings are. I'm pretty sure if y'all watch the Olympics or y'all seen like calisthenics IG videos, that's where they attach this rope around something, maybe a tree or a bar, and then you put rings on it. And so I was doing some Olympic gymnastics training today, some squats, And yeah, I'm fried right now. So bear with me, guys. Uh, you said you're fine. Yeah, I'm good too, man. I'm good. I'm good. I just been in thanking mode, just trying to come back to give you guys content. I'm actually about to look at the charts in a minute. Hope you guys are doing well. So let me know how y'all been. I want to know how y'all been. If y'all been good, let me know in the chat. I would definitely like to, talk with you guys. Chat it up a little bit before I go any further. What's up, XRPG? You're always a G, always representing the channel, always coming through. So I appreciate that. So I appreciate, like I said, I always appreciate everybody always coming in to support. But once again, going back to what I was saying, you have to get to a place in your mind where even if you're uncomfortable, still push through it, because most of the times being uncomfortable is going to take you to that next level that you need to go to anyway. So that's why and I'm a believer in embrace suffering, embrace uncomfortableness, embrace it. Most of my life I've been uncomfortable anyway, so I'm like, you know what? At this point, I'm gonna just embrace it, because embracing hard times builds character, and building character builds a strong person. So that's what I believe. So that's how I'm going through. Real G's can do that iron cross. Hey, you talk about looking like the T shape. What's up, Eric? Yeah, I know what you mean. I know it's exactly what you mean. But let me go ahead and jump on these charts. I was looking at the Dow Jones, aka US 30. I'm so mad at myself because I missed the trade. How many minutes ago was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 minutes ago. If I had entered in when I wanted to, I would have made 102. How much profit would I have made on this trade had I taken it? Hold on, let me scout this for a quick second. Hey, Jacqueline, how you doing? Appreciate you. What's up? So let me look. Let me show you. I'm about to show y'all this chart. I'm actually really upset with myself right now because I could have taken this trade 25 minutes ago, but I was really thinking, should I enter in right now? Because I don't have any reason to enter, but everything was saying to enter, and I'll show y'all here in a second. So let me go ahead and do that. Yeah, okay, Eric, you know what I'm talking about then. But look at this. I am upset right here. So I was about to enter the market right here. All right. And the market moved 103 points in like 25 minutes. So I missed that opportunity. And that would have been like, depending on how much I risked, that would have been, pretty good amount of money right there. So I'm a little upset that I missed it. And it was I don't know if it's fear. I don't know what it is. But all I know is that I missed that opportunity. And I said, oh, that's trash. But that's fine. I'm going to catch the next one. And we're going to see if we find any trades tonight anyway. So if y'all have any requests, feel free to drop y'all's requests. And also, if you are a member, you get, you get to definitely get first in line on that. All right. Let me see. So let me explain why I could have gotten in this trade, and it was actually pretty simple to get in on this trade too. So let me rewind back in time to this point. So here, if you see how the market's doing, with the Japanese style, your mentality should always be this. If you're under the cloud, you're looking to go short. If you're above the cloud, you're looking to go long. So looking at this trade here, I'm thinking short. But when I looked at it, I said, okay, well, I don't like this. This purple cloud here, this cloud should be blue. So I did not like that at first because I said, okay, maybe there's going to be a pullback because everything, it wasn't lining up. But I said, I'm still thinking short. So maybe a pullback to the upside a little bit, then a drop. So this was what I was looking at. So I saw that there was buyers coming into the market. As you see here on this, you saw buyers were coming up because it's going up. But I noticed one thing here, and it should have got me to trigger this movement because I don't know why I just did it. But right here, a lot of volume came in right there. Y'all look at XRP Midwest, don't worry, I'll look at it. But right here, I saw that some sellers came into the market right here, and it engulfed this last selling bar right here. So I said, okay, sellers are definitely here, but it's not reflecting on the chart. But this is what I should have done. And let me show you a trick that you could use in the market. It doesn't matter what market it is. You could use this trick for any market. So box your market in, right? Really look at the lows, okay? Even though this was very subtle, couldn't even really see it, it broke beneath this low here. So actually the low is right in here. This is a little trick, y'all. Notice how it broke slightly underneath here. These the body clothes, right? So when I saw that, I said, "Oh, look at that. This was should have been my entry right here. Either at this wick, that could have been my entry, or could have put a sell stop like right underneath this candle, right?" So when I saw that, I don't know why I didn't jump in. I was thinking, okay, maybe wait a little bit longer because sometimes you just never know what the market's going to do. You just, you have an idea, the direction, which is like half the battle. But here I was like, okay, let me wait. Because I'm a patient person. I like to wait. So I saw that sell volume, and I should have actually jumped in this trade for two reasons. Coming back here, let's see. Let me show y'all something. I saw this right here. I should have paid attention to the William percent R. This shows momentum, right? So when I saw the momentum shifting down, I said this was really a signal to enter right there. So I really could have entered in on that candle. And then let me show y'all what happened. Boom, I just watched it. Next candle just drop. And I was just looking at the chart that I could have been in that trade. So this is why I really take my time when I analyze charts, because look how far this thing dropped. From that point, could have jumped in that trade, could have been in that trade. Look where we're at now. So I'm not mad. I am a little salty. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit salty. But I'm not too mad to the point where I know there's another opportunity waiting in the market. So I'm not too bad about that. Now, however, I won't miss it again. That's what I'm going to say. Because right now it's showing the same exact thing as it was up here. So if I clone this, same exact thing is happening right now. I would have to wait for that candle to close, of course. But you see selling volume bigger than the previous one. Look here, pointing down. So that's why I said I could enter in the trade right now. So here's a trade for you guys on the Dow Jones US 30 if you want to enter on this trade. After this, well, first of all, wait till this candle closes because you have to confirm first. Because if this volume, you see how this volume's still going above this, you don't want to enter yet. That's why I was hesitant up here because I said I don't know what's going to happen yet, but I should have paid more attention to this. Same thing's happening right now, even here. The only thing that I want to see right now, I want to see the price close underneath here, and we're not getting that yet. So actually, let me move it up a little bit. It's about right there. So I want to see price close underneath this box, pretty much. And I'm not seeing that right now. You see how we're getting rejection here. That's why I didn't want to jump in. Not just yet, because I still think we're going to get some type of pullback. The 50% Fibonacci levels at this key June level. The reason why I don't use Fibonacci, let me show you guys, because some of y'all asked why I don't use Fibonacci. I'm going to show you why I don't use Fibonacci. If you know where this blue line is at, and let me take off some of this stuff so I can see it better. If y'all look here, you see where the blue line is at. It lands perfectly on the 50% Fibonacci level. So this is why I don't use Fibonacci. This blue line is my Fibonacci. This EMA or moving average, whatever you want to call it, that's my 50% level. So that's why I do not use Fibonacci retracements. It's a waste of time. Because some people always ask me that. I'm like, okay, let me answer this because they're going to ask me the same thing and I'm not going to be able to answer that question. So let me answer the question. So that's what I'm seeing here. I do think we'll push up a little bit. You see that rejection, but to make sure, I'm going to put a alert here for later. And if it does trigger, then I'll be looking for an entry. So next I'll look at XRP and let's see, Cardano. I don't know why people look at Cardano. Cardano seems like a waste to me, but let me see. XRP first. Let's go to the 15-minute charts. There is no opportunities on the higher time frames I checked earlier. This is showing that a possible pullback is showing potentially on the 4 hour, but that's not really something that I'm too concerned with. On the hour time frame, we are ranging within one candle. We got a mother stick candle right here. So this is what I'm taking note of. I want to see if the market wants to break either above this high or at the body close right here. You saw a little break here, but it moved back higher in here, but that's fine. But we're still within this range. So this market is still ranging within one candle. So I want to see if the market is going to break here. Once we get our break, I'm looking to see if we're going to continue down. I'm thinking bearish anyway, only because we're underneath the cloud. We do have some slight bullish divergence. If you see here, price is moving, making its way down. We are at a support level, so we could actually move higher. Unless the market gets absorbed here, then, you know, buyers get absorbed here, then that won't matter. But you do see that buyers are coming in the market at this level. So I want to see how it's going to, you know, start moving here. Once we get like a clean break underneath, that's when I'll go short based off the 1 hour time frame. And then moving down to the 15, this is as far as I'll go. We do have a buy signal on XRP on the 15, so I will take note of that. But we still have to break this mother range. Looking here, I want to see how we are going to fare in the next 3 candles on the 15-minute time frame. The reason why I say next 3 candles, because we should be able to break above, because we are at this, we are pretty close to this 50% retracement here from this drop. So what I'm trying to see at this point, I'm trying to see if we're going to break above the Kijun, which is our blue line here, or if we're going to bounce, you know, continue bouncing within this box. If we continue to still bounce within this box, then we're going to be consolidating for a while, and then most likely we may have a move back to the upside based off the 4 hour that I was explaining. The reason why I say that is because with Ichimoku, the reason why I analyze stuff so quickly is because Ichimoku gives you subtle, certain things to be aware of. And one of the things that you need to be aware of when looking at Ichimoku is pay attention to when you see a flat blue line. That usually says the market's out of equilibrium. So that's why I say the market could actually push up right now, then continue lower. So that's what I'm looking for at this point. Everything is still overall bearish on the higher time frames with XRP. The only thing is right now, I'm just trying to figure out if we're going to move up first or continue down. And the best time frame to figure that out is the 15. So the next 3, I'm going to say 3 to 5 tops. 5 candles tops. We'll have a good idea where the market's going to go here. So let me go ahead and mark that 5 candles forward. Let's see, where's that tool? So right here. So we should make our move at least before we get to this line. If we don't, I'll be surprised. I will honestly be surprised. But we should make a move before we get to this line here, and I'm pretty confident to say that. If we don't, most likely the market's just going to range, but I'm pretty sure we're going to break out of this box within 5 candles or so. So the thing is just being aware of what direction. When you get a mother stick candle, it's 50-50. Always remember that rule. But here I'm still betting for the bears to take this because it does seem like the bulls may get exhausted right here. Let's see. We do have buying volume, but it's not reflecting here, and we're not breaking the high right here. If you look here, if I put a line right there, we haven't broken that line. So the bulls might get exhausted here, and we might start to see the market start to deteriorate right here and start pushing lower. So that's what I want to see in this area, because bulls are getting absorbed right now. The reason why bulls are getting absorbed right now, you see buying pressure, right? But that's showing strong pressure, but we're not. It's not breaking that high right here. So that's why my conclusion is leaning towards bears taking this right now, and we'll get a Kijun bounce a bounce off of this blue line to the downside. Plus, we're already underneath the cloud here, so why not go with the trend? All right, so next was Cardano. Let's see. Let me see. I got so many pairs on this list, it's ridiculous. So give me a minute because I have a lot of, if you look on my chart right here to the right side, you'll see all these pairs that people request and that sometimes I look at for myself as well, but got a lot of requests on the side here, so it's going to be a minute before I find Cardano. Let me see. I could just type in ADA, so let me just do that. I just want to make sure it's the right one. All right, so here is Cardano. Let's see. Very interesting market, I'll say this. Okay, so first thing I see, the market's having a hard time breaking this level here. All right, and then the next level will be here. So you see that the market's been holding strong here. Let me see something else. There is some bullish divergence here. You see buyers have been coming in since the 13th of last month. So buyers have been accumulating right here since the 13th of last month all the way up until now, right? So, but the buyers have not been able to push the market, but you see there's accumulation going on in this area. So one of the things that I'm liking is that support has been found here, which is a good thing for buyers. But the question is, are buyers going to get absorbed here? That's the question. Looking at everything in like its whole totality of it, it looks like, you know, right here, buyers are trying to make a comeback. So we are seeing, you know, this push back up to the upside. But let's go down to the 4 hour and the smaller time frames to really get a better perspective of what's really going on here. So let's see, let's just look at it like this. Let me take this off. All right, so if you look at the 4 hour chart, everything is screaming bearish, right? Now, here's what is concerning me. We have a flat line here, which is saying that the market's out of equilibrium. So market may want to push back up. Now, where can it push back up? It could push to this fractal level. It could push here. It could push all the way back up to this blue line, the 50% level. Right here. We move that. So these are areas that we know the market could push, or we could just drop to where we're at. Drop from where we're at. So looking at this is going to be a combination of two things. If you're wanting a big move, then you want to wait for the 4 hour time frame to confirm a breakout of this low. The only thing is, and I'll tell you why the market's most likely to probably push up higher. And I'll say this. If you look at these two candles, the last two bars right here, let me teach y'all something real quick, because I like to educate as well why I do this. So if you look at these last two bars, right, these last two bars, you see buyers have been coming in on these last two bars on the CVD. Buyers came in on this one specifically, which is this bar, which is why you saw the rejection here. So seeing that rejection, you see a little bit of rejection in this current bar that we have. We have about how many? 2 hours and 36 minutes for this candle to close, so anything could happen. But looking here, you see buyers are really trying to push this candle up. So if we go to a smaller time frame, let's say the 15, you see the buyers right here. See that I got an alert already. Let me show y'all. See that? There's that trade I was talking about right there. All right. But anyway, that's not the point. We're not gonna focus on this. We're gonna go back to what we're looking at. All right, so like I was saying, if you remember what I was saying about the 4 hour, let's go up here. There's rejection, right? You see buyers coming in on this time frame. But if you go to the 15, you can see a lot clearer. You see that buyers did push the market up. And if you look even closer, you see buyers are coming in right here, right? So this was showing that the market was having bullish divergence at this support level where market made support. So technically, we should be aiming, if you are a counter trend trader, you should be aiming to at least this blue line. That's your 50% Fibonacci level. All right. So now that we see that, the question is, are we going to get that push up to here? This is where I'm thinking the market's going to want to go. Going back to that 4-hour time frame, let me show you guys this real quick. Are y'all getting what I'm saying? I don't want to just be wasting my breath. I hope y'all are understanding what I'm saying. So this is the 4-hour level that I was talking about, that fractal level. So if we go back to the 4-hour real quick, this is that fractal level where the Tinkinson's at, where market could push up to here, then fall to the downside. Coming back to the 15, looking here, this is where I'm still saying the market could come up to and then bounce. Now, if you come to a smaller time frame, look here. This is an interesting thing because it does not necessarily have to come up to here. On the smaller time frame, here could come up to here, then bounce to the downside, come up to here, then bounce to the downside. We don't know what the market's going to do because we are always speculating on the direction. Not the direction, but the target points. That's what we speculate on. We don't speculate on direction. We speculate on where the market is moving as far as target points. So as far as counter trend trading, the target points that I would look at is the Kijun on the 15 and then the 4-hour fractal level and then a move to the downside. That's what I would look for. We already see buyers are coming into this market. We already have some buying momentum on William percent R. We actually should have been in the trade. If we took a trade, we should have actually been in right there on this candle. Actually, you could have probably entered in now without little repercussion on Cardano. So if you take this trade, it will be a long right from where the market's currently at. This will be your first target. Stop loss will be underneath here, and that's your trade right there. As you see, the market's already entered. If you entered in now, you might go straight into profit depending on the momentum, but momentum is looking good. If this flips purple, oh yeah, this is coming up. So we'll see how this performs here, but I'm still thinking that this will go up. I don't think it'll be like a really strong move, and if it is, the highest I have it is going here. The first target would be somewhere in here. All right, at this blue level or Kijun level. That's where I would have it. Let me change the color of this as well. Any questions, you guys, y'all, or any concerns or thoughts on the market y'all sell? I want to hear y'all's thoughts as well. I always want to hear you guys as well because I don't think y'all. I don't know. I don't know if y'all like talking in the chat sometimes. Y'all sometimes y'all talk, but sometimes y'all won't. But let me hear y'all's thoughts on the market. Do y'all agree or disagree with the analysis? I don't. Y'all know I don't care if y'all disagree or not because I just see what I see and I go based off what I see. But if you disagree, let me know why in the chat. If you agree, let me know if you agree. But that's what I'm seeing in the market. I'm thinking this market's coming up to here or to this level. If it gets stopped out, then that's fine. It's trading, you can't win all your trades. Just like you can't win in all your battles in life. You got to take some L's to grow your character. Let's see. It looks good. Okay, General agrees. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Appreciate your feedback. But yeah, if you agree or disagree, let me know in the chat. I would appreciate the feedback. Also, people on Twitch, because I am also streaming on Twitch as well. I only got one viewer on Twitch from what it says, but that's cool. I'm gonna pretend like 100,000 people are watching. That's how I treat this. So anybody that's on Twitch, if you want to come over to YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and if you guys want to check out the Twitch channel, definitely check out the Twitch channel as well. Sarah says it's interesting to see your method put together. Seems simple but concise. Yes, I'm all about being concise. I think it has to do with me being into martial arts and playing chess because I believe in being concise and being simple. And Sarah, you know because you box, so you understand where I'm coming from in that mentality. Because when you're fighting someone or sparring with someone, you don't want to waste your movements. You don't want to waste your set stamina. You want to be simple and concise with your movement, simple and concise with where you're placing your shots, and you want to be effective with landing those shots. And that's how I view the market. I want to be simple and precise and concise with my shots in the market. That's why I'm patient and I wait for certain things to unfold before I speak on them because I'm like, I don't agree with that, but I like this here because I'm that's what I'm used to seeing. So when I see that that's the case, I go and I'm more confident in what I'm seeing in the market because that's how I trade. And I bring that same mindset from martial arts into trading and chess. So that's how I look at it. Exactly. Move with purpose. Exactly. That's exactly it. In Midwest, you're welcome. You're definitely welcome, my friend. You're welcome for that. But yeah, if you see here, you see the market's already trying to push up right now, but it's struggling because we're still fighting bears right now. Don't get me wrong. We're still fighting bears, and the market needs to break this level to confirm that. So what will happen? I'll show y'all what will happen. I'll tell you exactly what will happen if it does not break this level. I'll show you exactly what the market's going to look like, or what the volume bar is going to look like, because this whole thing is rigged. This whole market is rigged. It's just breaking it down and really identifying the stupid patterns that they put out. And sometimes they're really sneaky with it, and sometimes you'll miss one detail that might cost you everything. And that's why I said, y'all got me. Y'all did y'all's thing. So. But this is what will happen. Going back to the example I showed you earlier, if we do not break this level, what it's going to look like. Oh man, the neighbor's going crazy. But what you'll see here is you'll see that this bar will be a bullish bar, right? But if it becomes a bullish bar and we do not break this level, this means that the most likely the bulls are going to get absorbed here. But since we don't see that yet, because this candle has it closed, it closes in 12 minutes. That's a while. If we do not break above this level within the next two candles, I'm going to say, two candles, most likely this market will start to push down. And the reason why I know this, because I've seen it so many times here, where I get faked out, and I'll tell you, I lose trades. I lost a trade the other day, and I was furious because it was something so subtle that I missed. I said, really? That cost me? But it's those little subtle moves that the market makers do that you miss, and we get trapped in the market, whether you're playing bullish or bearish. But what I'm showing you here, and this is what I like to pay attention to, because I like to trade momentum. Once you see the momentum shift bullish, I want to see a purple candle or purple bar. And not just a purple bar. I want to see a purple bar with a breakout. That's going to, interest me in a buying market. Technically, this is still a buy right now just because of momentum here on the William percent R. But not only that, we also have some... Let's see. We also had this move on the 4 hour that's showing us what the market's doing. So that's why I say you got to take your time with this. And we might actually get that break. Yeah, we just got a break right there. So if we could close above this bar or above this fractal high, oh yeah, I believe we'll get up here to this, at least this level or close to it. And then we'll fight our way to probably the green zone up here, which is what I'm looking at to go short up here. That's what I'm looking at. But right now, I don't have time to be sitting here being patient because I have some charts to analyze. But looking at these charts, that's what I want to see. That's what I really want to see here is a break here to confirm that. Because if we don't break here, you'll see the market start to move lower here. I'm just gonna let y'all know now. So that's why I always keep a tight stop loss just for that reason. You said if XRP breaks 31 cents to 29 cents, my next targets are 25 and 20 cents. Oh man, if it breaks that, oh, this thing's done. This thing will be dropping harder than 20 cents, my friend. At least that's personally what I personally believe. So, once that happens, I'm going to be excited because I'm going to be on Twitter. Y'all know I've been waiting for this day. Once it hits 20 cents, I'm gonna make a skit and I'm gonna troll Twitter. Let me see. I got some messages here. Okay. Okay. It's okay. Just Instagram and some messages there. Sarah, you laughing? Yeah, you think I'm playing? I'm gonna go hard. And Sarah, you gotta you gotta we gotta we gotta come together and make a video too. By the way, make a skit. I want you in my skit. We've been meaning to work with each other. I'm like, hey, we gotta work with each other. I want you in my skit when this happens. Okay, I want you in my skit. Let me see. Eric, you asked for People USDT. I have never heard of that. All right, bet. 2.0. Bet. Okay, let me see. Let me see. All right, Sarah, you got me? Okay, bet. I have never heard of this crypto. Is this really a crypto here? Let me see this because this is my first time looking at this. So let me observe how it moves and how it breathes and all that. Let me take Ichimoku off for a moment. Well, I see right off the rip there's a P wave. You said agreed. I am looking for a bounce near 18 cents. If you ever use Market Cipher or compared it to Ichimoku trade, you know what? Market Cipher, or are you talking about cipher patterns? Because I used to trade cipher patterns, but I don't know if it's the same thing. I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. I don't think we are. But I might have to compare. The only thing with Ichimoku, the Ichimoku forces you to be patient, and it forces you to make precise trades. That's why I like Ichimoku. Let me show you something. Like, for instance, right in here. Now, I don't just trade just purely Ichimoku. I mix Ichimoku with a few styles, which makes it seem like I only trade Ichimoku. But I look for key things in Ichimoku. Like right here would have been a big trade. Right here. Well, actually, no. Let me backtrack. I'm gonna get into this analysis, but I want to show y'all something real quick. Like right here would have been a huge opportunity on Ichimoku, right? But you could have caught this. You could have caught all this here before this level. Ichimoku would have got you a second entry. Trading up here would have got you another entry. And that's why you have to learn how to read market structure as well. Because look here. Like I said, you guys, you got to keep your trading simple. Let me do this. Look at this. So you see how the market is ranging within this one candle here, this one purple candle? And it breaks out with this gigantic bearish engulfing candle. Now, here's how you could figure out. Well, I'll show you how to get in a trade like this. So let's go here, y'all. This is why I have accurate trades. And well, when I give trades, I lose trades. Don't get me wrong, but I have high accuracy when it comes to reading charts for a reason. Because I look for market structure and I look for key details. Now you see here. Right? I'm going to mark something for you guys. All right. So you see here how we're ranging within this one candle, right? So if I go to this candle or this here, notice here how each bar is coming down lower and lower. This is saying that sellers are coming into the market. Even though the market is still ranging, this is called distribution. You're seeing distribution live. Like you're seeing it, and there's no denying that sellers are coming hard into this market. And then here, the big sell off day right here. I'm gonna make this hot pink. The big sell off day was right here. Boom, this gigantic candle. This should have been an entry. Right when this candle closed, you should have entered a position right there. Boom, caught the rest of this market move to the downside. But you could, I'm just saying, you could have caught it at a higher position up here had you known sellers were coming into the market up here. All right. And what you could do, since you see sellers are coming in, you put your sell entry right underneath this level. Sell stop right there. Actually, no, let me use this tool. You put your sell stop right underneath here, stop loss somewhere up here, and you might have got knocked out of this market because this market seems very volatile anyway. But if you had taken this and it triggered you in with this gigantic bearish engulfing candle, you would have been in way more profit up here than down here. Either way, you're catching the trade. Ichimoku would have gave you a signal down here, which is fine. It would have been a good signal. Boom, you caught that trade. However, I'm just trying to show you how to catch it before the market comes down. Sometimes you won't catch them because you might miss it, but that's why I mix Ichimoku with different styles to get more precise trades. And Ichimoku is really good for trending markets, and you could have caught literally, not saying you could have caught the whole thing, but you would have caught most of it if you have the stomach to wait this whole thing out. And this is a daily time frame, so if you had taken this trade on the daily chart, say you entered in here, and it took literally 43 days. All right, that's like a month and that's a long time. A month and 13 days, pretty much a month and 13 days worth of trading. Yeah, not a lot of people have the patience to wait for a trade like this. Honestly, I really don't. I could catch something, like I have done it before, but I don't like waiting that long, you know. So you can catch the move from way up here all the way to down here, but it's hard to do that, you know. It's not an easy thing to do in trading. It's not. If anybody tells you that, they're a liar. I'm just going to let you know they're lying. So to get on point now, because I wanted to educate, but to get on point on what I'm seeing now with people USDT, let's see. I do see sellers are coming into this market, so a lot of sellers are coming in. It looks like we're about to get a breakout here, so I really want to check the 4-hour charts for this one. Maybe even the 15, because you see we are still in this triangle here. But you see here, we're rejecting. You see buyers coming in right there. So if we need to go to the 15 for this. You see buyers are coming in right here. The question now, because I still think this is going to come down. The question now is if the market is going to be able to get above this blue line here. So let me put a line right there. Wait a minute. There we go. Make that blue. The question is, are we going to be able to get up above this level? That's the question currently. That's what I'm focused on, because if we can't get above here, boom. But you see buying volume really, let me see, we should have probably been in this trade already. And I think I'll make a separate video because I don't want to explain it here, because that'll defeat the purpose of, you know, this trade. But there's so many different ways you could trade Ichimoku that there's no right way to trade it. The more you know, the better, because you actually could have entered the trade here for a buy, or well, around here anyway. Let me see. Yeah, right here on this candle, you could have entered in a buy. This would have been a better confirmation because you got momentum here, but this one would have been the first entry point, but you didn't have as much momentum as you do here. So you see it went up. So the question now, we have buying volume in. We broke the fractal high here. So let me put this down. You see, we broke that fractal high on this candle, and this candle. So you see buyers are coming in. Now the next point is, how high are we going to start moving? So what I would like to see, because it's kind of too late to enter a trade here. What I like to see is if we're going to come up above this, and I'll show you exactly what I would look for here. I want to see the red line cross above the blue, so I'll make this red. I want to see the moving averages cross each other first. Once I see the moving averages cross each other, that's when I'll look for a potential entry to get in for a long trade. But right now, this is a missed opportunity for a long, at least for a scalping long anyway. But this is still a good opportunity nonetheless. I want to see the crossover happen first before I even consider going along here. So there's no opportunity yet. We're still, and if you want to be very technical, this is also a order block level too. Let me see right there. So the market is trading right into this level, and we could still bounce to the downside, or we could just drop off now. Because you see, this is why you got to pay attention to the fine, minute details in trading. You see how sellers are coming in right now? This bar is smaller than this bar. Not saying that the next bar could engulf both of these, because that could definitely happen. But right now, you see sellers are fighting for this position because this is a level that big money is looking at. Big traders that move the market are looking at this area. So that's why I don't just jump the gun when I see things. And then now you see this is falling off right here too, saying that the market's starting to switch. And here's the crazy thing. I'm showing y'all this live too. This is what it is to trade live. Like, I'm trading and thinking and processing all the information that I'm seeing as soon as I see the candle. As soon as I see whatever is given to me, I'm processing it and I'm trying to make sense of it to give you guys the highest probability in trading. And y'all are seeing this live, all right? So this is why I make certain decisions when I see the market. I can't make a full decision yet because this candle needs to close in 13 minutes. Once this candle closes, I will be more likely to give you a scenario. But I still think this market is coming down. That's what my thoughts is on people USDT. Is this market is coming down. Let's see. It is bullish right now, but if it cannot get above here, sorry, my friend, this will fall. It will collapse. Let me see. In general, you said FTX has been manipulating the markets past 2 weeks by front-running spot selling with derivatives, futures, long liquidations. It's called swapping. I don't doubt that because I was talking with somebody the other day in my teacher's Discord, which was crazy because he was saying Bitcoin should have died last week. Bitcoin should have crashed last week. But he says something's not right because what was happening with the US dollar, because actually let me show you real quick. And this is why the market's crazy right now. Let me show you this real fast. By the way, this is going down. But let me show you something real fast. And Sarah, you said Tesla, I got you. I'll look at that after I explain this. So I think it's right here. Here it is, dollar index. So, crazy thing. Look how much the dollar has been going. Actually, this is the 15. This is not a good example. Here it is, the daily chart. The dollar has actually gained strength. But like it's crazy, but if you know what you're reading, this chart is saying that the dollar is gaining strength right now, which is a lie because we all know that inflation is at an all-time high and everything is out of whack. But this right here, the dollar going up should have actually crashed Bitcoin. And if y'all know how to read charts, y'all know it says BTC, USD, or BTC or XRP versus whatever. If the dollar is going up, Bitcoin in theory really should be technically dropping at a rapid rate right now. And it's been since the 27th of last month that we had that push to the upside, which is crazy. that the dollar has been making that stride. But look here, using the Fibonacci extension tool, which is for finding Ichimoku wave targets, we already would have hit our 1-to-1 ratio right there. Boom. So these are the potential targets for the U.S. dollar before it either reverses or whatever the heck happens. We don't know yet because the market's very manipulated at this point, like you said. And I agree with what you're saying. The Bitcoin should have crashed. The dollar is going up, which is also crazy. Let me see. And if you see on the weekly, it's gaining even more strength here, even on the weekly chart, which is insane because this dollar, it don't make sense. If you look at the monthly time frame, the dollar is even getting strong on the monthly chart. We just broke these high right here last week. That's insane. So for people to say the dollar is getting weak right now, contrary to belief, the dollar is getting strong as heck right now. I'm just saying, man, something's not adding up in this market. But there is definitely manipulation going on. So I'm thinking like, okay, let's go back to that chart. Let's go back here. Let's go back. I should have never deleted that. Okay, let me keep this. Let me go keep this on the weekly. Knock that off. Let's go to the weekly again. So these could be our targets based off the daily time frame, right? Let me go to the monthly real quick. And let me make sure I keep this here. We broke that high. So let me go back. All right. So this was the monthly high. This blue line, this long blue line was the monthly high. All right. We broke that. Now, I'm not going to say it was fairly easy because you see it got rejected here. Came back because the market got exhausted. Then we got a bounce off Tinkinson. Boom. Market been up ever since. So the market right now is in a interesting place with crypto, with the dollar, all this stuff. It's in a very interesting and intriguing place right now. So that's why I'm not really, I'm just trying to make money where I could get it when it comes to trading. That's all I'm going to say. But right now the dollar is actually showing some strength. You said Bitcoin was supposed to crash with the dollar, but FTX created an artificial pump. I don't know. I don't think they have that much money to do that. I don't think it's just them by themselves. It's not just them pumping the market. It's more hands than just them pumping the market. It's because no one group has that much money to pump a market like that unless they all come together. But is it possible? It's nowadays I'm willing to believe anything when it comes to the market because there's a lot of stuff we don't know. So you might be right, but you can't prove it. So that's another thing. Now Tesla, Miss Sarah, you asked for Tesla. So let me see. Tesla's in a very unique place right now, actually. It actually just broke this trend line here that I had a long time ago. Weekly trend line. Buyers are coming in on Tesla on the weekly, so that might be some good news. Let me change this. Give me a second. This one's going to be interesting. This one's going to be very interesting. You do have buyers coming in on Tesla, but the thing with Tesla is it is boxed right there. Let me see. Overall, it is bearish because it's underneath the cloud, but it's not immediate yet. So let me go to you said they had over 80K Bitcoin sent. Wow, that's a lot of Bitcoin. If you think about it, that's a lot of Bitcoin. That's a lot of Bitcoin. Let me see. And Binance coincidentally dropped trading. You know why Bitcoin's going to fall eventually? Because it's connected to Tether. Once Tether drops, this whole crypto market is going down really bad. It doesn't matter what cryptocurrency it is. Everything is tied to Tether right now. Once Tether goes out and Bitcoin goes out, it's a drop. Sarah, right now Tesla looks like it's about to I won't say crash, but it looks like it's coming down to this point. At least back to the bottom of this range. And I can't really trade this with Ichimoku because Ichimoku is not really designed for this type of market. However, it is showing signs that it does want to come down to at least this bottom again. So let me take Ichimoku off. Because if you look at it like this, you could see it's obviously ranging. There's no disputing that. So this market is ranging at this level 642 to 775. Yeah, so since we're ranging in here, most likely we're going to be ranging for a minute. So let's go to the daily, the 4 hour. Actually, let me do one more thing. I don't know why this is. Okay, I guess I'll leave that on there then. Give me a moment. I just want to make sure I got everything right. All right, 4 hour time frame. So if you look at the 4 hour, should have already been really should have been in this trade already. Tesla's gonna go down for a while, at least to here. Tesla does have a chance at this level because this is a fractal, so we could get a fractal bounce off of this level at 688. So that is possible. So coming down to the 1 hour, this is what you want to see. You want to see buyers start to come in here. Right now, we're not seeing that. We're seeing more sellers coming in. So once we get to this level, we'll have a better idea where the market's going to go as far as price. But I do think it's going to come down for the short term, at least for now. Once it gets to this green level, then we'll have a better idea where the market's going to really go. So yeah, I want to see. I do believe it's going to get in here first. Once it gets in here, we're either going to get a bounce off this fractal and go higher, or we're going to start moving to the downside here. So that's what I'm seeing right now. I do believe that it's going to come down first and then make its move, but as of now, I have to stick with the market moving down first. I do believe, based off the daily, that it'll get down here. Ooh, I have too much stuff on here. Let me go back. All right, there we go. Done. So yeah, based off the daily, I do believe that will come down here. So and you see that bearish engulfing candle too, which is a strong move and heavy sell volume or decrease in volume, buying increase, drop significantly. That means they're really after Elon Musk right now. I've been hearing stuff about Elon Musk, so they might be after that man. But right now, it looks like this wants to start moving to the downside. And then based off the monthly, let's see. It's going to be interesting. Monthly is showing that it wants to go higher, but this is too early to call the monthly. I won't go that far. So I'll just base it off of this weekly. I believe that the weekly, you'll probably see, once you see the retest down here, you'll probably see it may want to come up a little bit, test the breakout, then drop. Based off the weekly, I'm reading so many things at once. I'm just trying to give you the immediate move, which is going to be downward first. And then we'll see from there. Because things could happen sooner than you think, and things could happen later than you think. We just know right now the market is showing bears are controlling Tesla. So that's my analysis on Tesla, Miss Sarah. Let's see. Anybody else got a request? Let me know in the chats. Also, if you are in the Discord, let me actually put the Discord information in. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Let me see. Can I do that? Oh, I can. Let me test this real quick. All right. So the Discord link is in. Wait a minute. Wow, that's trash. It only showed up for Twitch. That's not cool. Okay, there it is. So I put the Discord link in the chat. So what you could do if you want to join the Discord, check out the Discord group. If you have any video topics or anything that you want me to cover, whether that be trading or that be something spiritual that you want me to talk about, add it in the group chat. I want to diversify my streams because I think we need to not just focus only on trading, but have other avenues of stuff to think about as well. All right. All right, so I don't see anybody right now saying that they have any requests or anything. Just making sure. Going once, going twice. No, nothing. Okay. Well, that being said, since y'all do not have any requests, nothing else, I appreciate you, lovely people, for tuning in to my live stream. Whether you are watching from YouTube or whether you are watching from Twitch right now, I appreciate you. Definitely check out the next stream. I believe I will be streaming tomorrow. I have a few topics that I want to talk about. I need to make the next topic. Let me see. What is the next topic that I have listed? So I have quite a few. The one that I'm most interested in right now is shifting the mindset. Because I have my topic list right here. Y'all can't see it, but I have my topic list right here that I'm looking at, and I'm like, that seems like a good topic people need to hear. I'll just pray about it, see what the Lord says, because I have to ask him anyway. But other than that, you guys, I appreciate you for always tuning in. Thank you for showing love to the channel. Thank you for supporting me. If you want to really support, definitely be a member. I do give trades, give access to people in the Discord in the student section on trading. Some of y'all that are in the student Discord, if you missed the Bitcoin trade, sorry, because if you missed that one, that was a good call. But once again, I'm going to definitely start pushing out more content for you guys, not just trading, but also on different topics and stuff as well. I will be back either tomorrow or Wednesday. I want to make quality over quantity because that's all what it's about. And if you live in Texas and you have a topic, you want to be a guest speaker, hey, join me on my live stream. We could talk about any topic. But anyway, that being said, I appreciate you guys once again. God bless you guys. Love you guys. And I'll be praying for you guys. And I hope you guys are praying for me as well. I hope to see you guys in the next stream. And y'all take it easy, all right? Let me read this last comment. It is Midwest saying, Matic, if you're looking, is always interesting. It seems to trade well with structures in a short at 58 cents. Missed at 63 cents ladder order. Okay, got you. I'll take that into consideration. Sarah, thank you for joining. Appreciate you as always. If you are free, hit me up and we could, catch up. All right. Everybody else, love y'all. Peace. I will see y'all later. All right.